Hey, what is going on, guys? Sports 15 here, and today we have the World Series game number 5 here in the Toronto Blue Jays franchise in MLB 13 to show. So in the last episode, we lost game 1 to the Nationals. Steven Strasburg picked the win, and Brandon Morrow got the loss. So then here we simulated game 2 because we're playing the first game of every series and all the elimination games. So the second game was not an elimination game. We lost that game 3-1. Both teams had 6 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher was Gio Gonzalez. Rafael Soriano had 7 saves. Harrison got the loss, and Santos also pitched for us. So we go down in the series 2-0. We win game 3 at home. Well, on the road. Sorry. And then we win that one 7-0. We had 15 hits, 1 error. They had 4 hits, 1 error. So we had a pretty good game all around. We 4 hit them, so it was a very good pitching performance for us. So yeah, here come up the stats for the pitchers. Ricky Romero went a complete game, giving up 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, no runs, and he got the win. And then Jordan Zimmerman got the loss, giving up all 7 runs. So then in the next game, game 4, we lost to the Nationals on the road again, 10-3. They had 13 hits, no errors. We had 10 hits, no errors. So another high-scoring game. We lost that one by 7. So it was a pretty high-scoring game that time. Josh Johnson got the loss, so our ace pitched there. So we're gonna have to go back to Brandon Morrow in game 2. Dan Herron got the win for them. So we are down 3-1 in this series, headed into game 5, a must-win game for us, or we are done for the season. So it's do or die for these Toronto Blue Jays, down 3-1 in this series. Game 5 coming up. It's going to be Steven Strasburg against Brandon Morrow. Same matchup as Game 1 because we went through the rotation once already, pitching into the 5th game. Both teams have a 4-man rotation. So into the 5th game, they have their number 1 starters. Well, for us, it's our number 2 because we started off with our number 2 because Josh Johnson pitched the last game of the past series. So headed into Game 5, must-win game for the Blue Jays. It's not that important for the Nationals, but if they win this, they won the World Series. So runner on first base in the top of the first with 1 out. Austin Jackson on first, and Jose Bautista up. He's going to hit this ball into the gap. The throw goes to third, so Bautista picks up an extra base going into second there. So we got runners on second and third with 1 out, 1-1 count to Encarnacion, and he's going to hit this ball deep left field. Both runners are tagging, and the throw is going to come into it's going to be cut off and then thrown to third. So the runner is out at third, but the run does come across. So into the top of the second, 3-2 count to Brett Laurie. He's going to take the changeup down low for ball 4. In this game, for some reason, I took a lot of walks. But it might have been because I had guest pitch on for the first time ever. But Brett Laurie's going to take second base there. So we have a runner on second base here in the top of the second. And all we need is a base hit to make it a 2-run ball game. So getting on to Strasburg early. Now 3-2 count to Aaron Sevilla. He's going to take another pitch up top, a 2-seam fastball up. And that'll be ball 4. So Strasburg gives up his second walk of the inning. Now next up, Brandon Morrow should be an easy out, but he takes the curveball down low, a 3-1 curveball by Steven Strasburg to our number 9 hitter, our pitcher. So that'll bring up Jose Reyes after we flip around the lineup. He's going to hit this ball down the left field line. 2 runs are going to come across, and Jose Reyes is going to stop at second. Brandon Morrow is going to stop at third. So we take a 3-0 lead. They're going to have a mound visit here for Steven Strasburg early in this game. Next up is Austin Jackson. He can make it a 5-run game with just a base hit. He's going to line this one into right field, but Jason Worth is going to come on and catch that line drive on the run. So into the bottom half of the second inning, they're going to get a home run there by Bryce Harper to make it a 2-run ball game. So they're battling back right off the bat. They have an answer for our 3 runs in the first 2 innings with that home run by Bryce Harper. So the game is not over yet. 3 runs is probably not going to be enough for this high-powered offense. To the bottom of the third now, Denard Span up. He's going to gap this ball into left center field. It's going to drop just in front of Yasiel Puig. It's going to get all the way to the wall, and we hold them to a double there. Probably could have gone to the third there if he kept wheeling. Ryan Zimmerman up, and with the runners on the corners, he's going to single into left field. That'll make it a 1-run ball game. So So we have runners on first and second for them. Now they are on second and third with 2 out, 3-2 count. And we'll get the next batter swinging there to end the inning. So we give up 2 runs there, and to the next half of the inning, top of the 5th now. And we try and turn the double play there, but it was just a little too slow. Denard Span beats that one out. So they have runner on first base, and he has some pretty good speed. Next up would be LaRoche with a 2-2 count. The runner from first is going to move on to second with that pass ball from JP Arancibia. Definitely not a wild pitch. That should have been blocked. But 0-1 count to the next batter, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's going to take Brandon Morrow for a ride, giving the Washington Nationals the lead in this ball game. They take a 1-run lead after that Ryan Zimmerman blast, makes the score 4-3, and we are in the 6th inning, or the 5th inning, I believe. And we need to start picking up the sticks, and we need some better pitching now, because we haven't had good pitching this whole series. The Nationals have been putting up big scores this whole series, except for that one game where we shut them out. It was a good pitching performance by Ricky Romero. So end of that inning now. Moving on to the next, Tyler Clippard coming in place of Steven Strasburg. So his day is done. Clippard making his 4th appearance of the playoffs. Still hasn't given up a run. And third batter he would face would be Ben Zobrist. He's going to get him swinging on that changeup. So Tyler Clippard makes quick work of the Blue Jays in that half inning. So we are headed to the bottom half of the 6th, and we are down by 1 run. We only have 3 hits in this game. So Drew Smiley is going to come in, a lefty. So that'll be it for Brandon Morrow's day as well. And Drew Smiley only making his 2nd appearance of these playoffs. He still has yet to give up a run. The first batter he would face 0-2 counts, and he's going to give up a gap shot. So that run will easily get into second base. Austin Jackson cuts that off right after it gets to the wall. So they have an early runner on first base. So now with none out, runners on the corners, 3-1 count to Wilson Ramos. He's going to hit this ball to shortstop. Throw goes to the plate. We had the infield in, and the runner from third tries to truck over J.P. Arancibia, and he holds on to the ball. So Espinosa is going to come off the bench to pinch hit, and he will have 2 runners in scoring position, I believe. Actually, runner on first and second. He's going to check his swing, and he definitely went there, says the first base umpire. So they don't get any runs after that leadoff double. So it was a very good clutch pitching by the lefty out of the bullpen. So Nate Jones is going to come in to pitch for them, and he has pitched once this game with these playoffs. He has an 18 ERA. So top of the 7th, Yasiel Puig up. He's going to hit this ball deep center field, but the center fielder, Denard Span, is going to track that one down just before the track. He guessed that pitch perfectly, got a good cut on that, but he just could not loft that one far enough. So Casey Jansen is going to come in for the bottom half of the 7th for the Blue Jays. With that 1-run lead, Denard Span is up, and he's going to hit this ball past the diving Zobrist into center field. So they have a runner on first base, and he has very good speed. And he is going to move on to second with the pass ball by J.P. Arancibia, his 2nd pass ball of this game. Definitely not a wild pitch. The game might have considered it a wild pitch, but shouldn't have been. So 2-2 count here, and Jose Reyes is going to make a nice play, ranging to his left and throwing out the runner at first. So very nice play by Jose Reyes there. Now runner on third base for Bryce Harper. He's going to drive him in with a base hit opposite field into left field. Yasiel Puig cuts that one off and holds him to a single. So Henry Rodriguez is coming in for the 8th inning. We got to start putting together some runs. We are down to our final 6 outs, and into this 8th inning, we got to get at least 2 runs, and we got the heart of our order up. So this is the biggest chance to score. Bautista comes up with 2 outs. He's going to gap this ball opposite field into right center field. He's going to go into second base standing up. So that's a good start, but that was with 2 outs. So all we need is a base hit here. We can make it a one-run lead for these Washington Nationals. Encarnacion comes up with that 1 out. He hits this ball up the middle, but is just not hard enough. He almost beats it out, but the shortstop makes a nice play, throws him out. So Antonio Bastardo is going to come in for the bottom half of the 8th, and he's making his 5th appearance of these playoffs. He has a 2.08 ERA through 4 1/3. So 2-2 count to Jason Worth. He's going to rip this ball up the middle for a base hit. So we definitely need a big stop here by our bullpen to at least give us a chance here in the top of the 9th. So next batter is going to single into right field past the diving Ben Zobrist. Bautista balls that ball in right field, and they will get into third base on that error by Bautista. So runners on the corners now for the next batter, and LaRoche is going to hit this ball into left field. And Yasiel Puig's going to catch that one on a line. He's going to make the throw to the plate, just not in time, just a little bit late. So next up, a pinch hitter for these Washington Nationals, Chad Tracy, and he's not that good of a player. Lefty on lefty matchup should be a good matchup for us. Could get a double play here, but no. Chad Tracy takes Bastardo for a ride into the seats, and that will give these Washington Nationals a 5-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th. So Bastardo, definitely not one of his better outings in the bullpen, and it is one of the worst times for him to have that. So that gives them a 5-run lead, and we just need to score a few 5 runs in the the top half of the 9th. So it's going to be difficult, but hopefully we can do it. 3-2 count to the next batter with 2 out. He's going to fly out to end the bottom half of the 8th. They had a huge inning there, scoring 3 runs, and now we have to score 5. It's not a safe situation, so they bring in their long reliever, Will Omen. So with the long reliever in Will Omen, we need to put together a rally here with 1 out now. Ben Zobrist up. He's going to single into right field to Jason Worth, who's going to cut it off before it gets to the wall. So with 1 out now and the runner on first base, JPRNCB is going to hit this ball to the wall. He has the power to hit a long ball, but this time it is to right at the center fielder, and that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. So Yasiel Puig up, and he's the last out of the ball game. And with the runner on first, Ben Zobrist, he's going to get a stolen base here. It's going to be actually considered a defensive indifference because they absolutely gave us that base. Didn't even try to throw him out. So yeah, Seal Puig up with a 2-2 count and 2 out. He has a chance to at least drive in this run. Guesses the pitch right, but hits it right at the shortstop onto first base for the last out of the season for the Toronto Blue Jays. So yeah, we do lose this game here, game 5, and we lose the series in 5 games to the Washington Nationals, who win the World Series. So it's very disappointing that we lost, but yeah, it sucks that we lost, but hopefully we can win it next year. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'm gonna have videos up all this week, but they're gonna be schedule uploaded because I'm going to Cincinnati for a baseball tournament. So the videos for this week will be schedule uploaded. I might have a chance to reply to comments, but if not, I will definitely look at them all because I might just be looking at it from my phone. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. The off-season episode should be coming Friday or Saturday, depending when I schedule upload it. So you can see the stats here. The Jays had 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors, and the Nationals scored 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. You can check out the stats. Brandon Morrow got the loss and Strasburg got the win. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.